Hi, Scorpio. Empress Divine Channel. I'm Empress Divine. I read for the Divine Feminine. Scorpio, this is your video for the end of December, moving into 2020. We are back at the Roaring 20s, guys. And we have a lot of major energy happening here. Venus is moving into Aquarius first on the 20th. And then we have, the winter solstice happens the very next day in the northern hemisphere. In the southern, of course, it's the summer solstice. And then we have Christmas, a huge energetic day with a very profound energetic signature. It's just known as the pinnacle of the season of miracles. You know, expect big things on Christmas. Then Christmas night, going into the next day, we have the Capricorn new moon. And that next day is a solar eclipse. Okay, still Capricorn moon, moving into that whole ring of fire formation with the sun. So yes, just a bunch of good old Capricorn energy, and we're gonna see how it's affecting you, Scorpio. Okay, so the end of December for Scorpio. End of December for Scorpio. I have my kind of the order that I'm doing readings in my notes over there. That's why I keep looking that way. December 2019, end of December going into 2020 for Scorpio. Oh, so yes, you have the Tower, big shakeups. Mm, it's the love shakeup. Could be news that somebody's pregnant. Could be news that baby coming in with the shakedown like you thought you was gonna have you a hot girl summer next year. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, mommy. Sit down somewhere and nourish me. Somebody's gonna be carrying a youngin' made at the end of December. Hmm. But besides that, it's just like a shakeup in love, a sudden investment. You know what I'm saying? A certain someone coming forth and just spilling what it is that they've been holding. I feel like over time, the love has just been building and building. Just like when you're pouring into a cup and it keeps filling and filling and filling, and then it gets to a point where it's too much for the container to hold and it spills. The love that someone is holding for you, Scorpio feminine, is becoming too much for them to contain. And with the King of Swords, out with it. Out it comes. And it's going to be very forceful. I feel like there won't be any questions. This person is not playing no games. Not on a lower vibrational perspective. This could be somebody coming in and kind of love bombing you, but using it as a strategy. You feel me? But I read for the true divine feminine who really understand that the journey is about yourself first and foremost, and then your twin kind of just triggers you to see the things within yourself that you would not have seen if you just went through your life, single or playing around with Tom, Dick, and Harry out here. You're not going to see the things that your masculine, sits in front of you. So, if you're kind of just still struggling with the ghetto relationships, then this could be that person that comes in and they plant mind games by telling you, oh, you my everything, girl. You know what I'm saying? Come spend Christmas night with me. You won't be seeing this person during the day. It'll just be Christmas night. That type of mess. But then you have the other one who does come in and say, look, you got it, babe. It's yours. I'm yours. This person will come in and it'll be very clear communication. Again, there won't be no flexing about it, no fronting, no playing games. You're gonna be like, I said what I said, and right now I'm trying to make you mine. What's up? Is you gonna have my baby or not? That type of energy. So Scorpio, only you know where you're at. And usually I don't even read a lower vibrational um kind of manifestation of this energy. But this is Scorpio, and you guys do rules a very dark, deep, toxic depths of a situation. And I feel like it may be a couple of y'all that tune into this reading because spirit felt that I needed to be the vessel that allowed this message to come through. But Back to the high frequencies in which we usually broadcast, we have the Ace of Pentacles up next. So this is the product of something. I'm really feeling that baby energy. Like they'll put that good juice in you. They putting that juice in you, around this time, planting that seed, you know. Another baby, a portal is opened for another spirit to come on through and continue the work that you and your divine counterpart have been doing here on earth, to continue that lineage of divine love. But Chad, you can't tell me ain't no babies popping off. Here we go with another ace. That's three. Three is the seed, the mother, the father, the son. This family. Somebody's getting pregnant. You are getting pregnant at the end of this decade. And with that tower card here, I don't feel like it is something that you have planned. I don't feel it. Look at that gestational period with the seven of pentacles. Child, that's you tending to a crop that took time to grow. Three of cups, a celebration. Three, another seed number. Somebody's gonna have a baby. And I don't mean have it like, in December, but I do mean like it be the seed is planted. It's something that has taken a long time to come around, and when this person comes in and finally shocks you with what they've been feeling or how much they love you, it's like you have this intense, passionate, earthy, primal, animalistic, ravishing, hot love making, and then boom, a baby is made after you clap them cheeks. That's how that's gonna go. So let's see what the goddess. I just feel I don't even usually if I feel different interpretations, I'll go ahead and say them. But the interpretation that I'm feeling, which is the energy that is sent for me to share, is baby. Somebody come in, telling you what's what, telling you how they feel. Very, very assertive. I won't say aggressive. It's not aggressive. There is a difference between aggressiveness and assertiveness, and it's not aggressive, but it is assertive. I love you. You mine. Can't nobody else have you. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Whoever it was, cut them off. Whoever texting your phone, tell them you got a curfew now. Baby, I ain't having that. And that's that on that. My I coming to put some things in order. A lot of things, it may have been kind of topsy turvy, up and down. You were on that emotional roller coaster. Loving this person may have not felt like something healthy. You probably like loving you was never good for me, but you couldn't get off. You feel me? Order. We have some order now because I'm telling you, when the king of swords steps into the building and makes a decree, makes an emotional investment, that's that. That's that. First off, when the king steps up and says anything, that's what he means. And I don't feel like this person is a man of many words. Yeah, it is sword, communication, but it's the king. The king not going back and forth with you. He said what he said. Leo. You could be involved with the Leo, or the person has a lot of Leo energy. You have a lot of Leo energy. My mind went back to the Leo reading where I was saying that he said what he said. So while you may have been, going back and forth in your emotions about this and back and forth about that, um, it was probably going to happen anyway. It's just things finally came into balance. For a time, they were unbalanced, or maybe just you were unbalanced, Scorpio, and then boom, it comes together. Y'all consummate the union with a little baby. That's just what I'm feeling. Compassion, release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and the light that is within everyone. I'm not Capricorn. Scorpio, it was you. It was you who was out of balance, who was going back and forth within yourself, who was fighting yourself. Like, I love him so much. You know what? I ain't dealing with him no more. I'm finna block him. Oh, let me unblock him because he might, he might finally come through and say something. It's just you who've been going back and forth, confusing yourself. You won't have that confusion anymore because the King of Swords doesn't leave anything to be confused about. He's very, very straight up, just not a man of many words. And when he do say something, he mean it. Y'all remember on Repo when Cat Williams, he was like the dealership manager, and he was talking about dang, what's the dude name? Master P character. And he was like, he don't say a lot, but when he say it, that's what he mean. Yeah. It's like that type of energy. If you've never seen repos, you have no clue what I'm talking about. But you should probably get on that because it's important to the culture. And I don't know why enough people don't talk about it. Anyway, I love everything Master P does. But anyway, yeah, he's just not a man of many words. He don't do a lot of talking, but that lets you know that when he does say something, he absolutely means it. I surrender to a power greater than me. That's that energy I'm feeling if he gonna come in and be like, I love you, you mine, cut all that, whatever you talking to, whoever was trying to, court you or whatever. Nah, that's dead. You gonna come in, him over there that like you, that's dead. Your little male friend, that's dead. All that going out with your girlfriends, that's dead. And not in a toxic way. He's just, he's in love with you first and foremost, and he is going to make sure that everything he cares about as a king, he's going to make sure his kingdom is protected. So you're going to surrender. You're going to surrender. Trust me, I'm just as much for women's rights as anyone, but I am also the biggest advocate of duality, and I understand duality. And as much as I am for women's rights, that masculine telling you this is what's gonna happen, that's what's gonna happen. And I'm just telling you just like it is, and you know it too. You can want to be, so strong and independent all you want to, but when that energy, I'm not talking about any old energy, when that energy, come and taps you on your shoulder, hey, do this. I bet on it right now you're gonna do it. And I want you to run me my money. You see the PayPal link in the description box. Surrender. You will surrender to a power greater than you. And it's not saying that he's greater than you, it's just that the power of this connection, it's been pulling on you since day one. You can't forget about this man if you want to. He's on your mind all the time. You know exactly who I'm talking about. So just don't play yourself, sis. When I lean toward love, I am led. Again, another card about surrendering and allowing someone else to lead you. When this man say, have my baby, you having that baby. That's funny. And I don't mean that in like I don't mean to be like super like sexual or anything. I don't think I've been super sexual. I just think that this is what he wants. This is what he wants with you. That's what he wants from you. At the point of you guys coming to this, level of the relationship, you've already been through the worst. You've already waited and been worried and been out of balance. And you know what I'm saying? You've been through it. So by the time that he actually comes forth and confesses his love for you and makes it official with you, just out of the blue, then you guys are actually on, a solid type ground where you can add a third party, add a child to the mix. This is the only type of third party I acknowledge. Three, the seed, the baby. I don't acknowledge no other third party, and ain't no other third party like that present here. The third party is that baby you're gonna carry, okay, Scorpio? So, at the risk of repeating myself for another 5 minutes, I'll go ahead and let y'all go. But thank you for watching. Like the video, leave me a comment, of course, because I like to hear from y'all and chit chat. Um, Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and I will see y'all later. Bye, Scorpio.